Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The purpose of this series is to introduce SPSS. SPSS was launched in 1968 by SPSS Incorporation but was acquired by IBM in 2009. SPSS, officially known as IBM SPSS Statistics, stands for Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. SPSS is a statistical software used by researchers in management sciences and social sciences for data analysis. SPSS, unlike open software or Opava, SPSS has a user-friendly Windows-based interface, makes it easy to carry out analysis and use software. This series of tutorials will train you to SPSS starting from principle of its interface and finishing off hypothesis testing. Let's start SPSS. I have already installed SPSS version 21st, so let's open it. This Windows has been opened. Now we will cancel it. Here's SPSS is like Excel but with some additional features. Like Excel, you can find columns and you can find rows. Unlike Excel, SPSS has two additional tabs. One is data view, whereas the other one is variable view. Data view allows you to enter numbers in a particular way. Every row corresponds to one question or respondents or cases. Every row is one respondent and every column is one variable. In columns, we write variables. For example, I say 1, 2, 5. In columns, we write what? Variables. Whereas the variable view shows us what? The variable view shows us the columns and the rows. In columns, you will find name, type, width, decimal, etc. For example, in name column, the abbreviation can be seen used for variables. For example, as we studied here, 1, 2, 3, right? So you can see these are the abbreviation which are used for the variables and so on. In row, you will find the properties of each variable. For example, this is variable first. What are the properties of this variable? You will find in this row. What are the properties of the second? What are the properties of the third variable? So you will find in the rows. In row, we find the properties of each variable. When we click on type, so in type column, you see here numeric, but when we click here, so you can find numeric, comma, dots, scientific notation, data, dollar, customary, and so far string is concerned. So string is used for words. Okay, then we have width. So by default, this has 8 size, and in decimal, and then we have label column. In label column, it is the description of the variable that pops up out on your analysis. In our coming lessons, we will study more about what and how to write in label columns and so on. So anyway, dears, so this was a brief introduction of SPSS, what is SPSS and what can we find in data view, what can we write, and what can we find in the variable view. It's enough for today. In our coming session, we will learn about the inputting of data into SPSS, data, how to put the data into SPSS, and how to view and how to analyze. So inshallah, in our coming classes we will study about inputting data into SPSS. Now we will save this file. For that purpose I will click on save. When I click on save, so here you can see file name, whatever you want to give, name you want to give. For example, I say this is ABC. Let's say ABC, then save as type. You can see here SAV. So SAV corresponds to data file. Then I'll click on save. When I click on save, so you can see here output and log. The output shows the work done. Output file contains the results of analysis. Anyway dears, inshallah we will talk more about this. For today and for now it's enough. So I'll say goodbye. See you inshallah in next session. Allah Hafiz.